Hey guys, John here with the Practical Tactical Minimalist, and today we are doing a quick overview of a class that I took at Frontsight Solutions in Hinckley, Illinois. This class was taught by Connor and Ernie, and Joel from Zulu Nylon Gear was there to help film and to step in and if an additional instructor was needed. This class was a low-light pistol workshop, and its goal was to introduce the students to the tactical considerations of utilizing a flashlight and a handgun for home defense, personal defense in a low-light environment, specifically formatted for your everyday carry system. We went over a bunch of material. We covered every commonly used handheld flashlight technique, different considerations for types of lights, including handheld and weapon mounted, the use of cover, handgun manipulations like reloading, press checking and malfunctions in low light, verbal commands, target identification, sight discussions, light discipline. The list just goes on and on. And then, best of all, each new topic built upon the last, and we were able to get reps on each of them. Connor's motto several times throughout the night was crawl, walk, run. There were no speed requirements. He just wanted everyone to do everything safely, and we got tons of time on each new technique. He was also technique agnostic in his teaching. He taught all of the techniques, and then we practiced them until we found one that worked the best for us individually. This was a fantastic class, and it was even more impressive in comparison to the class I took at Point Blank Range. I posted that video prior to this one, so I will link it down below. If you have any interest in training in the Chicagoland area, Frontsight Solutions needs to be at the very top of your list. If I could only think of one possible criticism, Connor is Leo, so all of his demonstrations were from an outside the waistband rig, and there were several times a student had to clarify what we should do if we were running concealed. Something like a one-hand draw from concealment should have probably been covered. Luckily, all the students were high enough level that it wasn't a problem. I learned my one-hand draw technique a few years ago from John Lovell in Pistol 2, but I think that it would have been a constructive critique, but it was already such a knowledge-filled night that I don't even know where there would be time to add in anything else. They could also have vetted their students' skill level before allowing them to register behind the scenes, which I wouldn't have known about, so take that criticism with a grain of salt. It was just the only place that I saw something that maybe could be improved. The night culminated in a massive low-light scenario where each of us got to run the entire range of steel by ourselves, which was neat. Connor would call out targets, and we had to safely move around and engage from behind cover or concealment. It was a truly impressive final test that allowed us to test out pretty much everything we'd picked up over the course of the night, and I have a ton of stuff to work on in dry fire before I come back next time. I highly recommend Connor and Frontsight and this class in general. It is fantastic, and this is one of the few classes I've taken in the last year or two that I need to take this specific class again. This has been John, the Practical Tactical Minimalist. Be safe out there.